Number 1. Morocco.
When people hear the phrase dark horse,
The first nation that immediately comes to mind is Morocco. At the 2022 World Cup, they shattered expectations by becoming the first African team in history to reach the semifinals. Most fans assumed it was a once-in-a-generation miracle run. But what makes Morocco dangerous in 2026 is that they are no longer relying on surprise. They are relying on experience. The core of the squad remains intact, led by players who now understand exactly what it takes to defeat football's biggest powers. Their defense remains one of the most disciplined in international football, capable of frustrating even elite attacking teams for 90 minutes. More importantly, Morocco no longer enters tournaments hoping to compete. They enter expecting to win. That shift in mentality changes everything. Opponents can no longer underestimate them, yet Morocco still enjoys the freedom of having less pressure than traditional giants like Brazil, France, or Argentina. Their combination of tactical organization, defensive discipline, and rapid counterattacks makes them one of the most dangerous teams outside the established favorites. If the draw falls their way, Morocco could once again shock the world and make another historic run deep into the tournament. Number 2. Japan. Every World Cup seems to feature one team that quietly improves while everyone else focuses on the traditional giants. In recent years, that team has been Japan. Their performances have become increasingly impressive, highlighted by victories over major European powers and consistently strong displays against elite opposition. What separates Japan from many dark horses is their extraordinary tactical discipline. They rarely panic, rarely lose their shape, and often look more organized than teams filled with bigger stars. The modern Japanese player is also very different from previous generations. Many now compete regularly in Europe's strongest leagues, gaining experience against world-class opponents every week. This has transformed Japan from a technically gifted underdog into a genuinely dangerous tournament team. Their passing is precise, their movement is relentless, and their fitness levels allow them to maintain intensity throughout matches. Most importantly, Japan has developed a fearless mentality. Gone are the days when they were simply happy to participate. They now believe they can defeat anyone on their day. If they can translate that confidence into knockout football, Japan possesses all the ingredients required to become one of the biggest surprises of the 2026 World Cup. Number 3. Colombia has always possessed talent. The challenge has been turning that talent into consistent success on football's biggest stage. Yet, heading into 2026, many experts believe this could finally be the tournament where everything comes together. The squad blends experienced veterans with an exciting new generation, eager to establish themselves internationally. Unlike some dark horses that rely heavily on defensive football, Colombia's strength lies in their creativity and attacking flair. They are capable of producing moments of brilliance that can completely change a match within seconds. Historically, South American teams have often thrived at World Cups because of their technical quality and competitive mentality, and Colombia embodies both qualities perfectly. Their players are accustomed to high-pressure environments and rarely seem intimidated by bigger names. Another major advantage is unpredictability. Opponents often struggle to prepare for Colombia because they can switch between patient, possession football and explosive counterattacks with remarkable ease. If their attacking players find rhythm at the right moment, Colombia could become the kind of team nobody wants to face in the knockout rounds. They may not enter the tournament among the favorites, but they possess enough quality to challenge anyone standing in their path. Number 4. Senegal has quietly built one of the strongest footballing projects in the world. While many fans still view them as outsiders, their recent performances suggest they belong in conversations alongside far bigger nations. The foundation of Senegal's success is balance. They possess physical strength, technical quality, defensive organization, and a level of experience that many dark horses simply lack. Over the last decade, Senegal has consistently produced players capable of competing in Europe's top leagues, creating a squad filled with individuals who are comfortable performing under pressure. What makes them particularly dangerous in tournament football is their ability to remain compact and disciplined without sacrificing attacking threat. They rarely give opponents easy chances and can punish mistakes with ruthless efficiency. African teams have often entered World Cups carrying enormous expectations only to fall short, but Senegal appears different. There is a maturity to this generation that suggests they have learned from past disappointments. They understand how to manage difficult matches, grind out results, and stay calm when games become chaotic. If they navigate the group stage successfully, Senegal could become one of the most feared teams in the knockout rounds and potentially produce another historic African achievement. Number 5. South Korea has a long history of surprising the football world, and 2026 could provide another opportunity. While many supporters focus on the traditional powerhouses, South Korea continues to develop into a remarkably competitive tournament team. Their greatest strength has always been work ethic. Few nations match their energy, commitment, and willingness to fight for every ball. However, modern South Korea offers far more than determination alone. The technical quality throughout the squad has improved dramatically, with players gaining valuable experience across Europe's strongest leagues. This evolution has created a team capable of combining discipline with creativity. Another advantage is their tactical flexibility. South Korea can defend deep when necessary, but they are equally capable of pressing aggressively and attacking at speed. This adaptability makes them difficult to predict and even harder to prepare for. Historically, dark horses often succeed because they peak at exactly the right moment, and South Korea has repeatedly shown an ability to raise their level during major tournaments. If key players find form and confidence early, they possess enough talent and resilience to upset several bigger nations. Underestimating South Korea has become one of football's most common mistakes. Number 6. United States hosting a World Cup can transform a nation's performance, and that is one reason many observers view the United States as a serious dark horse. Playing in familiar stadiums in front of passionate home crowds provides an advantage that cannot be measured by statistics alone. Beyond that, this American generation may be the most talented the country has ever produced. More players than ever are competing in elite European leagues, gaining experience against some of the world's best footballers every week. The squad combines youthful energy with growing international maturity, creating a team capable of matching stronger opponents physically and technically. What makes the United States particularly intriguing is their ceiling. Unlike established favorites, whose strengths and weaknesses are already well known, the Americans still feel like a team with significant room for growth. Their pace, athleticism, and attacking ambition can create problems for any defense. The challenge has always been consistency, especially in high-pressure moments. Yet if they can harness the excitement of a home tournament and maintain composure during crucial matches, the United States could produce their deepest World Cup run in modern history. A home crowd, emerging stars, and growing confidence make them one of 2026's most fascinating dark horses. Number 7. Norway watched major tournaments from home despite producing talented footballers. That frustration may finally be ending. The current generation is widely regarded as the country's strongest in decades, featuring world-class talent capable of changing games in an instant. What makes Norway such an intriguing dark horse is the contrast between expectation and potential. They are not burdened by the pressure that follows traditional giants, yet they possess players who can compete with anyone on the planet. Their attacking quality is particularly dangerous. Against stronger nations, Norway can sit deep, remain organized, and streak quickly when opportunities appear. At the same time, they are comfortable controlling matches against weaker opposition. This balance gives them multiple paths to success during a tournament. The biggest question surrounding Norway is experience. Many of their players have excelled at club level, but international tournaments present entirely different challenges. Momentum, pressure, and knockout football can overwhelm inexperienced teams. However, if Norway adapts quickly and gains confidence during the group stage, they have the firepower and talent required to become one of the most dangerous outsiders in the competition and potentially produce a memorable World Cup story. Number 8. Calling Croatia a dark horse almost feels strange considering their remarkable World Cup history. They reached the final in 2018 and followed it with another deep run in 2022. Yet despite those achievements, they continue to be overshadowed by larger footballing nations. Once again, Croatia enters the tournament with a squad filled with technical quality, tactical intelligence, and invaluable experience. Their greatest strength is understanding tournament football. While many talented teams struggle when pressure rises, Croatia often becomes stronger. They have repeatedly demonstrated an ability to survive difficult moments, win tense knockout matches, and maintain composure when everything is on the line. Although some legendary players have moved on, a new generation has emerged to continue the country's impressive tradition. Croatia may not possess the depth of France or Brazil, but they rarely beat themselves through mistakes. Instead, they force opponents to earn every opportunity. That resilience makes them incredibly dangerous. If a few young stars elevate their performances at exactly the right moment, Croatia could once again silence doubters and remind the football world why writing them off before a major tournament is almost always a mistake. Number 9. Mexico enters almost every World Cup carrying enormous expectations, but 2026 presents a unique opportunity. As one of the host nations, they will enjoy passionate support and familiar conditions throughout much of the tournament. Historically, home advantage has helped teams exceed expectations, and Mexico hopes to follow that pattern. The challenge for Mexican football has often been consistency. They possess skill, technical quality, and attacking flair, yet frequently struggle to translate that potential into deep tournament runs. However, home support can change everything. The atmosphere generated by Mexican fans is among the most intense in world football, creating an environment capable of lifting players during difficult moments. Another advantage is experience. Many members of the squad understand the pressure of representing a football-obsessed nation and know how to handle massive expectations. If Mexico can start strongly, confidence could spread rapidly throughout the team. Momentum is incredibly powerful during World Cups, and few nations benefit from emotional momentum more than hosts. While they may not rank among the favorites, Mexico has enough quality, passion, and support to become one of the tournament's most dangerous surprise contenders. Number 10. Every World Cup features one nation that captures the imagination of neutral fans, and Uzbekistan could be that team in 2026. Simply qualifying would already represent a historic achievement, but that does not mean they should be dismissed as mere participants. In recent years, Uzbek football has developed rapidly, producing technically gifted players and achieving greater success at youth and senior levels. What makes them a fascinating dark horse is unpredictability. Most major football nations rarely face Uzbekistan, meaning opponents may have limited familiarity with their style and strengths. That unfamiliarity can become a powerful weapon during a short tournament. The players will also enter with virtually nothing to lose. Unlike traditional powers burdened by expectation, Uzbekistan can play with freedom and belief. History has shown that underdogs often become dangerous when pressure disappears. While a deep run would still require several surprises, football has repeatedly proven that impossible stories can become reality. Every World Cup creates new heroes and unforgettable moments. If Uzbekistan embraces the occasion and gains momentum early, it could become the tournament's ultimate Cinderella story, shocking bigger nations and earning the admiration of football fans around the world.